So, Akil, ikaw. Anong iyong pananaw pagkatapos mo marinig ang aming pag-uusap ni Marites?
I was satisfied na yung first time ko talaga nakita si Marites na in-interview as a journalist na parang siya yung subject. Parang it's really parang humanizes the whole book na na parang tao din siya, meron siyang mga
Nagkaroon ng mukha.
Oo. It's okay. Na-enjoy ko yung it's very informative.
Well, napahanga niya ako as sa liit niyang babae, napakalaking utak meron siya at saka napakalaking tapang meron siya. Sa tapang,
saka sa loob yung tapang, no?
Nasa loob yung tapang eh. Kasi kung titingnan mo siya physically, sasabihin mo parang walang kayang gawin. Pero nung nagsalita na siya, talagang nakita ko yung tapang, yung buong tapang na talagang hinahanap po sa isang journalist.
Nararamdaman kita. Lynette.
Kilala ko lang ang PCIJ at saka ang Newsbreak. I haven't read any of her books, but today, I'm going there and buying her 4 books.
Nakakatuwa kasi sa tingin ko ang galing niyang journalist din kasi napagsasama niya yung interest dun sa kwento. Kasi kailangan pag journalist ka, let's face it, kailangan interesting ang material mo. Pero napagsama niya dito yung rigor ng pagiging isang akademiko. Yung primary source, secondary source, corroboration of the primary and secondary source. Enable so that we can arrive sa truth. Yun yung pinakamagandang contribution ni Marites Vito. You can doubt what she's saying, but it's cited, it's all there, nandun yung method, nandun yung source, at makikita mo, mahahanap mo. Then she was fair. She was fair to everyone.
Ako, my concern here was her state of mind. Kasi yung mga journalists, either they're bitter or they're burned out. Ang ganda, she's not jaded, she's not cynical.
It's in the laughter.
Oo, di ba?
Yes. Ang ganda ng tawa niya.
It's in the laughter.
So she's an inspiration to journalists and to people like us who have to find some good in people talaga. Siya yung simpleng tao eh. Simple pero malaman.
I find her very soft-spoken. The way I read the whole book and also the other one, the Under the Mindanao thing, the Crescent, Under the Crescent Moon. She's different. The way she talks, contrary to the observation of Reyna is she's very soft-spoken, but the way she writes is very powerful. Her pen, the way she describes things, it's very strong, stronger than what she can utter. Okay, she's not playing safe. She is very honest to her work. She is very, she loves her work, you could see it. But the way she writes things is different. She's very strong in her statements. She's very, I won't say accurate, but it is based on certain data that makes it evidence-based.
Ako ang paulit-ulit niya sa sinasabi at ito'y importante lalo na sa mga kabataan na nagmamasid at nanonood sa ating pag-uusap. Nanggaling sa kanya yung trust, yung pagkatao, yung character, na mga bagay na hindi mo itinatayo ng isang araw. You build relationships. You know, you
Sources.
a track record. Because you know what Marites has is also a track record. She's been in the industry for a long time. At maliit ang mundong ito. Alam mo kung sinong nababayaran, alam mo kung sinong tamad, alam mo kung sinong nagpe-plagiarize, alam mo kung sino ang hindi masyado kagalingan ang grammar. You know, this is a small industry. So, importante talaga na malaman ng mga kabataan, whatever profession you're planning to get into, maganda yung namumuhunan. Namumuhunan. Sana dumami pa ang katulad ni Marites, no?
Ang pinakamagandang sinabi niya, she's not jaded.
Yes.
Na he still has hope for our country. Parang yun na sinasabi niya despite the fact na yung meron siya mga exposés about sa logging, dito sa judiciary, even yung sa problems natin sa Mindanao. But she's still an advocate of hope. Yun ang nagustuhan ko.
Which is very important.
It's very important.
I think we are going through times when it is fashionable, you know, to get involved. At sana hindi mawala yun. That fashion should stay. That trend should stay.
I would like to end with a poem by Armida Sigyon Reyna and Pete Lacaba. Sabi nila, ang tunay na matapang ay lumalaban na walang takot. Ang sabi ko naman, ang tunay na matapang ay lumalaban kahit natatakot. Ganon si ano.
Kahit na
natatakot.
Ganda. ay lumalaban kahit dadagdagan ko lang yan. Ang tunay na matapang din ay hindi natatakot umatras.
Tama. Tama.
According to that interview. Lalo na pag alam mo na ang labang yon ay hindi ka mananalo. At lalo na kung kung buhay mo nang nakataya, at lalo na kung ang laban na yun na inaatrasan mo ay magbibigay sa iyo ng oportunidad makapag-ipon ng lakas para sa susunod mong laban, panalo ka. Maraming salamat. Alright, maraming salamat. Kaibigan, salungat man o sang-ayon ang ating mga opinyon, ang importante ay patuloy tayong nag-uusap at huwag tayong mapagod mag-usap. And that's the bottom line. Kaibigan, ingat ka.